Mount Dora, Florida. Farmers market, Lakeside Inn. It's Mother's Day in America and we're heading over to Premier Boat Tours. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope for no lightning and thunder and take a boat out on that water. This is what it's all about today. Last Halloween time, we did a haunted tour over here in Mount Dora, right over at the Lakeside Inn. They told us a story at the inn that there was a girl that was on this pier area that drowned over here, and at night you could see her spirit. In any event, if you guys are interested in that video, we'll put a link to that somewhere either up above or in the description. And away we go. There's a body of water 5 miles in diameter.
If we encounter any rain anytime during the day on our way back, we have windows. We can always put them down, so we'll make decisions there.
Oh boy. I guess maybe I'd be the professor? Is this Ginger or Marianne? Maybe Mrs. Howell.
John, myself, and Matt Vultures, they do a valuable service. They're the janitors. The cleanup crew. Always clean up out here for us. So you come up here if you like to.
That's a bald eagle up there.
And I think I can see the white head. This makes it an adult. Once again, the juveniles, it takes about 3 years to get the fully white. Duncan Estate. And we refer to it as a Duncan Estate after the original owners. Back in the day, very prominent in politics. That's why we slow down. Jake Landon, Mr. Buddy Evans, Dave Fancy lessons here. It's beautiful to look at now. 3 years ago, a family purchased this estate, and for almost a year, there was scaffolding wrapped around this building. So it's back to its glory days, including that cement pond in the backyard.
We're into Tavares now.
The actual Jones Brothers seaplane aircraft. So those are
We do the seaplane tours here too. I would like to hear this someday.
For them, they get spoiled because every one is a runway. Every lake out here, so they can play that.
We're gonna head into the canal now. This is a mile long. It'll take us to Lake Eustis.
Wooden trestle bridge out here. That's
Train trestle out here.
Aesthetic-wise, it was fantastic. Not so much to look at today. It's wider though, so for captains, less of a struggle there. All right, white pelican. It's a Chinese pelican. At least that's what it says on its foot. We do have them here though. They actually might own a trailer, but they got to lease the land. Over here on the right, they do own the property. Those are homeowners. Flamingos. Check them out. You know what the Florida state bird is? The mockingbird.
The mockingbird? Isn't that a mockingbird?
Plumeria flower out there. That's a plumeria bush. Hawaii, that's the official flower for plumeria. Beautiful yellow out there. They're all apart. I'm trying to figure out what it is here. So if you have a kayak or canoe, this is where you want to go. Out there, you battle the big boats. Here, you can launch right here. And there's a Dunkin' Donuts right next to it. That means it's very safe. It's very patrolled out here. We just get
tight fit here with this bridge.
That's our quick solution out here. That's a sewage pipe, so we do want to measure. You know what kind of tour we'd have? We hit that?
A real stinky one.
Yeah. All right. All right. As we get closer on the point, there's no village for one simple reason. That's where the gnomes live. We do have some more that moved in on the left side, so don't miss out for yellow hats. And that's just a little gnome fact. Gnome Village, check it out. The white jumper, anybody know who the white jumper is? Elvis, yes. Now on our way back, we're going to slow down. Everybody's going to get great pictures from that angle there. Gnome Village. It was Kevin for a long time. You're right. A Minion fan, yeah. Highway 19 to the left will take, we're in Tavares, to the left will take you to City Highway in the Hills. A lot of the agriculture in this area for the longest time until the mid-1980s was citrus, oranges, things like that. But we had devastating freezes in the mid-1980s, just took them all out. The big ones are south of us today, so oranges had replaced. It was the #1 industry in Florida up to that point. Today it's tourism. Swallow it. Now males and females. Males are solid black. So this one comes in 2 different colors. This is the lady female. So it's more. They are not right here. We don't see a lot of those. For years and years we didn't have them here. They're endangered. The limpkins out here. Their diet's pretty simple. Mostly shells. Anything in a shell is from apple snail to mussels. So if you look on our beach, which is great housing for all our wildlife out here, so they kind of enjoy that. Lake County Water Authority.
You can watch a canoe out here too, if so inclined.
Don't hear any of the drums in the background. Or banjos, that's never a good sign out here. The limpkin with a snail, as they become giants out here, just like the sequoias. So when you got them up there over 100 feet tall, they're probably hollow inside. Now we lost our oldest cypress tree in the nation, 2007 I think it was, above Orlando, Longwood area. Now to be honest with you, it's almost an adult. When we think about alligators, first they come out of eggs. Alligators come out of eggs. I think I got one here. Yep, here it is. Bigger than a chicken egg. So this is actually a replica of a gator egg. Yep. Now Spanish moss, people would use it back in the day. And one of the main guys that used it heavily was Henry Ford. Ford cars, Model T. He had a part shipped to his Michigan plant, of course in a wooden crate, but it was popular for packing materials, so they stuffed it along with the part. When it arrived at the factory, Spanish moss would come out and into the seats of the Model T, so he would take it right out. Look for the teeth and then follow it back. Right there, you see his eyes, he's looking left. But Henry Ford and Thomas's estates are now museums. So you start off at Henry Ford, all through the garages, and then through the building, and then eventually all through Thomas Edison's place. He had a working laboratory there. It was all about rubber back in the day. And he did a lot of experiments with that. So don't like great history. Sometimes storms will push these trees over. So you'll see one here on the right, a cypress tree that was pushed over. And you'll see how hollow it is as you look through it here. Coming up.
Oh, wow.
There's a gator head right there as we go by. You can see his head. Right there, you just make out his head. Now, we have gator logs too. They fool me all the time. So, now notice the eyes and the nose. Eyes have bumps, nose has bumps. In between the eyes and the nose, that we guess in inches, works out the feet. So that was at least 6 inches right there. So 6-foot alligator.
There's a bird right behind you.
Oh, male in Hingo, one color. Our spear fishermen. Now, I grew up calling him snake birds, so it's a pretty good sized lake. It's the 4th largest on our chain of lakes. Way
We've made it to Lake
the
Eustis.
Right out there is the city of Eustis, so it shares.
Oh, look at that bird.
The lake.
heading down Gator Inlet. He just went under.
You can hold your breath for up to 24 hours.
Not unusual.
All the way to the
See
right
more
here,
activity.
we have
Most of the
Tamaris
time they
police
sleep all day. They're nocturnal.
fishing over here.
They're all about moving around at night, so
We're not catching the criminals. Catching fish.
it's occasionally a good look.
There's an old abandoned restaurant here.
Now all the bald
For
cypress
sale,
trees you
$2
see
million.
up here lose all their needles in the wintertime. Had family out here. They only grow to 4.5 feet. Not a bad low. Yellow stripes on the tail. They're adorned with yellow stripes. They fade when they get above 4 feet. And floating deck there. Now they're great climbers. A 10-foot gator can go 5 feet. So the seawall, if they can get a footing on the other side, it can get up there. If you think your dog is safe behind a chain link fence, YouTube it.
Yeah, that one in the water is probably a 10-footer.
He came off the deck.
This little guy's coming out to.
It's all should be under the sand below us. So do you root it? Which is interesting also, the spatter dog roots got squared also. You saw a dolphin that looked like a cat's
Got a
net
dolphin
during the
over
day.
here. And the Seven
Careful
Dwarfs.
that. This is better, but it's got that same feel to it. Now you feel bad about it.
That was actually pretty awesome. Let you out right by Lakeside Inn, and you've survived. Celebrate at the bar. There's a waterside bar over here. And this is the Lakeside Inn. Supposedly very haunted. Like I said, we did the haunted tour here. It's a shot again at the railroad tracks. This used to be a big area for exports, sending stuff up on the railroad. All right, next stop up, Yalaha Bakery. Well, German bakery, literally out in the middle of nowhere. We've stopped here once before. Pastry items were incredible. There's a ton of good stuff here. Gingerbread cookies, oatmeal raisin, macaroon, coconut, pistachio, apple strudel, bee sting, German chocolate, cake bars, rum balls, cannolis, brownies, chocolate mousse, fat man's misery. They've got all the breads too. Look at these things. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Ridiculous. This place literally, there's nothing around here. It's the middle of nowhere. And there's forever a line here from the moment they open up. Oh my God, that's good. They're saying they have live bands and a bar out here at times too. And right next door, there's a distillery. We've been to a distillery also. Moonshine. Well, next stop up, Pizza Hut. Classic. We did a video here 8 months ago. This is the only Pizza Hut classic in Florida. I know people flooded our comments saying, oh, there's one in Claremont. There's not one in Claremont. There is a Pizza Hut buffet in Claremont. There's not a Pizza Hut classic. Let's take a look inside. It starts with the book club. It goes to the salad bar and the light fixtures and the tablecloths. We've got the old school logo. We have all the signage. Right out of the 70s. So the last time we were here, we said the only thing they were really missing was a Galaga tabletop or Pac-Man tabletop and the classic sign. And by classic sign, there's usually like a actual sign that's affixed to the building that says Pizza Hut Classic, but because it's been designated as such by Pizza Hut, only the highest performing sit-down restaurants get designated as Pizza Hut Classics, and then they get refurbished with all of the old retro goodness. All right, and we've got to go breadsticks to start. Breadsticks, the best part about Pizza Hut. They have everything else here on the menu too, and then they have your pizzas. We got to go pan. They do have specials, and we also have this Pizza Hut candle. How fancy. So there are other people eating here too, so it's a little difficult to navigate filming. Also, Sister Christian. We motored right over to Pizza Hut. This is like a 2-hour trip for us from where we live. We progressively made our way over here today.
We made a couple of stops
West,
on the way.
yeah, heading towards the west. And for those wondering, this is like a little north of Brooksville, so north of Weeki Wachee, where the mermaids are. In case you guys are wondering what we have in this salad bar, it's all of this goodness. Breadsticks have arrived. So hot and fresh. I'm gonna burn you. Oh, wow.
Well, they'll be eaten anyway. What are you doing?
Shoving my breadstick in some sauce. It's so good. Oh my goodness, the pizza has arrived. Pan pizza. Like it's Friday night. We just got rewarded for a hard school week. How did you do on your test this week? Pizza is so good. Compared to like local Pizza Huts like we have by our house, like it's awful. This stuff is great. Nice pan pizza. I mean, I can't say less about the local one. The quality here is just so much better. And all gone. Just kidding, we didn't eat it all. It's in the box. Well, that was good. I don't know if it was as good as last time, but it was good. It is much better than regular Pizza Hut by our house, at least. I gotta tell you, right here, I don't know if there's a lake back there. It smells like rotting fish. Hey everybody, checking back in. I did not shoot a closing to the video, which is last night now. So a full day has gone by, back to work and everything. The day yesterday, great day. We avoided the rain the whole day. Coming back home after Pizza Hut on the West Coast, everything poured, and it poured the entire night, and it just poured the entire day today. So this like clearing is like the first clearing, I think, in the last 40-50 minutes or so that we've had. And you can see how much the ground dried already since it stopped raining, but nonstop. But other than that, like fantastic day for Mother's Day, I think. That's what the report was. And just so you guys don't think, Pizza Hut was not the grand surprise dinner for Mary either. We went out to dinner on Saturday, and we went out to breakfast on Saturday, and we went out to breakfast on Sunday. All things that we didn't film because it was just family time. So anyway, hopefully all you guys, all the mothers out there had a great Mother's Day. Everyone's having a great day. And for now, we're getting out of here. So thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.